35. Euro pound is at its lows and looking to even move lower. That does support getting some broad pound strength, and we are seeing that that is a probability. 35 would be our initial target. So our pound yen trade just, how did that trigger? I didn't even see that. You know what, that didn't even, I'm looking at my chart and that didn't even get there. I put my pound yen trade on. Oh, that's the FXCM. So they look like they jumped my spread up and picked that one up, but should still move up. And pound dollar, that should fill. That's what they did. My spread just went wide on pound yen and it got that one. Didn't even see that price anywhere. Yeah, I don't have the I only have the pound dollar trade on the copier. And interestingly, my pound dollar trade still hasn't triggered. So I have the copier in at 14. The other count hasn't filled yet. I've got a 16 on that one. Now I'm seeing some 31s and 32s on pound yen. You'd look to buy pound yen on about a 30, 35 would be about the entry, 36. So again, long pound dollar at 55.14. I don't have it on my other account, but it should fill here momentarily. Yeah, I really don't see anything on dollar yen at the moment. So I'm along on pound dollar. I have two of my orders have filled. Again, I don't know what drove prices higher just ahead of European Open, but it was also a round of dollar selling. This is really what it looked like it was trying to do yesterday, and it just got caught in some of that Yellen testimony. Prices went back down, hitting that 12.98 and then back up again. Again, on pound dollar, we've got a R1, and I've got a 123.6 comes into that 15 level. But again, these are rather narrow banded resistance levels just due to some of the extended consolidation we've had over the last few weeks. And I think these levels are very vulnerable. Actually, maybe it's an R2. So euro dollar, again, we might look to put a long trade on. Pound yen, I'm somewhat surprised that that one filled, but maybe not. I mean, I didn't fill on any of the other setups. So I'm only my FXCM account that you see there's the only one that filled the pound yen. None of the other accounts filled. We're still seeing some firm pricing in pound dollar. Euro dollar is a little bit more tentative, but pound still maintaining a very firm tone at the moment. So currently pound dollar is at 55.08. I've got a open position at 14. I've got other orders pending that have yet to fill. Okay, they finally filled my order on that one. So we're now in on that. I didn't put the pound yen on the copier because we're already in pound dollar. It's primarily a pound dollar move. So I'll see if we can break through this little R2 and this 123.6, then we can get a pretty good little move on this one. So I've got 100 lots in right now. I've got actually 150. I'm looking at the orders, 200 and I've got 205 lots in pound dollar long, 20,500,000. 35 would be the first, target on the pound dollar. Double check that. After that would be 57. I would look to take some profits somewhere in that 50 area. So we should see a bit of a move through. We're seeing some dollar selling coming in now. Pound's showing a pretty good little move to poo higher. I like the hourly closes. I really like what I'm seeing with pound dollar right now. If we can get this thing to close above this little bit of resistance up here. Again, my rationale to sell into some buy into some resistance is that these bands are very narrow due to some of the consolidation. It's kind of like say a stochastic oscillator, you just have a sideways market for several hours, and then any slight price move, and all of a sudden your stochastic runs overbought or oversold, and you have to just look at what were the conditions that put it into that overbought, oversold environment. It's the same thing here. We've just had a lot of consolidation, and so these bands, resistance levels, and support levels are for the most part rather narrow. So we just printed a new high, and euro dollar also setting up for a call to go long. And if I can get pound dollar to move through here and move up to those 20s, there's a good chance I'm going to go ahead and put that euro dollar long on. So again, long at 14 on pound dollar, currently trading at 18, and a potential long on euro dollar.
Nothing seen as yet from either data point. The headlines response for the Norwegian unemployment rate.
I have a buy stop on euro dollar at 90. I'm looking at a I just hit that 50 level in that pound yen, and that was a level I was looking to take profit. I'm not really. I think I'm going to put that pound yen target at 50. So we did see a high so far on this pound dollar at 33. I had 35 as target one. We'll continue to hold. And I'm going to cover the pound yen at 50. Just hit it, I think. I said I was going to do that, but I just realized I didn't have it set. Yeah, I just hit a 51. Should see some continued upside. Euro dollar, I've got a pending buy stop on that, 13.91. We'll see if we can get that one confirmed. Pound dollar has a good chance. I like the fact it closed on the hourly. And you notice how when it closed on that hour at 9 GMT above that R2 and above that 123.6, it went bid right away on the open. And that's what I was hoping to see, and it did do that. So right now we should get some bids that come in ahead of that level, and we should see another move up. And right now, I just missed my 35 target by 2 pips, but it should move up to those mid-50s, in which we'll look to try to take some profits there. And I'm covering the pound yen trade at 50. I just, should push through those levels just on the overall move in pound dollar, but I'll go ahead and take some profits there and then put that one in the bank, and we'll continue with this. And I also have a euro dollar that's setting up, and also a euro yen, and also Aussie yen. But I like pound dollar at the moment, and potentially we'll go with this euro yen if we can get this euro to do what it needs to do. Although euro has been a very tricky pair the last few sessions, and I've found it difficult to trade as the headlines continue to emerge that impact the overall direction on that pair on a rather regular basis. So maybe we'll just avoid that one. So pound yen, I'm in at 35. I realize that's only 15 pips, but I'm going to lighten up the book a little bit and then see if we can get this pound dollar to move up. Maybe we'll just cover part of that. That's probably actually probably a better idea. I think I like that suggestion. Just take part profit. I think I will do that. That did not go on the copier, so I have some people saying on my train. I did not want to overload the copier accounts just yet. Yeah, so I didn't put that one on there. If you're managed, you got that one. There's our fifth. Well, there it was. I'm surprised that one filled. I didn't, like I say, I'm setting at 29 on the bid, and FXM fills my order. Like, really? I mean, I don't mind. I'm looking at the trade, but they just ran up there and it filled. I didn't see it anywhere else. Pound dollar currently trading at 26. Remove this euro dollar buy order for the moment, and I'm reevaluating the levels on this one. So continue to hold the pound dollar and pound yen, and this is my target one on pound yen, and we just hit that 50 level. Pound dollar should continue to move higher into the 50s, and that's going to give pound yen a lift. And you can see dollar yen's moving higher, the euro yen's moving higher, so it may get into this real nice risk-on theme that would be dollar and yen selling.